And when he would sit to eat his meals, Duryodhan, just like how we eat, we have sabji, dal, and in bowls. So when he would be having, something like that in bowls, so he would be having one morsel, and then he would not go back and again eat from the same bowl. You know why? How can I eat my own remnants? That was the mentality. I am a person, I cannot eat anyone's remnants, including myself. This was the height of the philosophy of Duryodhana. So what happens is, when somebody is in this particular mentality, it is very much natural. It's like in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu we talk about Raga Nuga Bhakti. So this is Raga Nuga Ahankar. It is very spontaneous, natural, spontaneous false pride, and natural, spontaneous ingratitude. So this is their philosophy. Yeah, means they are playing God. They want to play God. So they are contesting against God. That's what Duryodhana. Duryodhana in the Mahabharata, he told to Krishna that Janami aham dharma. That I know what is dharma, Krishna, but I will not follow. He told to Krishna, Janami aham dharma. I know what is dharma, Krishna, but I will never follow that dharma. Janami aham adharma, and I know what is adharma, and I cannot give up. So he knew. And Ashwathama was, the same family. Another one means the family of this God election type. Ashwathama, once he asked Krishna that Krishna, I am, son of a Brahmin. Whose son was Ashwathama? Dronacharya. So Ashwathama, he said, Krishna, I am the son of a Brahmin, and I want to ask something from you. Can you give me? Because Brahmins are supposed to ask for alms. So I am asking your Sudarshan Chakra. Can you give your Sudarshan Chakra? And Krishna, he said, okay, since you are asking, you are a Brahmin, Brahmaputra, so here, take my Sudarshan. So Krishna gave his Sudarshan to Ashwathama, and Ashwathama, he couldn't hold the Sudarshan. It was too powerful for Ashwathama to even hold the Sudarshan, and it fell off. And then Krishna had to again hold it back. So Krishna asked, why did you ask it at first place? And Ashwathama, being a Brahmin, he had to be honest. So he was truthful at least. He said, I wanted to kill you. At least he was that much honest. He said, I wanted to kill you with your own Sudarshan. That's called God election. So, a person with that kind of mentality, there's no question of gratitude of any kind. Now we have three kinds of living, which we see conditioned souls are in this category. The first is independent living. We have Duryodhana, Hiranyakashipu, Ravana, Kamsa, the list goes on and on. So they come in the category of independent living. They think they are living independently. Like, Prabhupada, what's the Americans' Independence? 4th of July?
Yeah.
It's Americans' Independence Day? Yeah, 4th of July. So Prabhupada, he said that we should have, a talk, the whole of America entitled that today, on this day, we show our complete dependence on God. On this Independence Day, so called, we show our complete dependence on God. So, independent living. Then we have competitive living, in which at least these people, like Hiranyakashipu, he had no competition except for Vishnu, and that also he never thought that Vishnu could be my contender. So a person at least who comes in this particular, competitive spirit, he at least recognizes that there is someone who is equally competent like me. So he's at least better off than someone who is in this particular mentality and consciousness of independent living. So herein, this second one is called competitive living, and the third, which we devotees are trying to live, is called cooperative living. What's the another word? It's called interdependent. It's called interdependent living. And in this category, again from the Mahabharata, we have the Kunti principle. The Kunti principle from the Mahabharata, which we devotees have to learn when we are living in a community as cooperative living. The Kunti principle is, when Arjun won Draupadi, and we know the story that they brought Draupadi, and jokingly they told to Kunti that, "Oh Mate, just see what arms we have got today." And without even seeing Kunti said, "Just distribute amongst you 5 brothers." So herein, of course, you won't go into the details of the story, but the lesson from that story is that the 5 Pandavas, although Arjun had won over Draupadi, but the 5 Pandavas, they followed the Kunti principle that whoever wins anyone or earns anything has to be equally shared. So what does that mean in the devotee circle? That yes, somebody might be preaching the forefront and bringing so many people to Krishna consciousness, but one should realize, just like Arjun, he was the forefront, he was the warrior, he won Draupadi, that Swayamvar, nobody could do that. But when he was at home, when he came home, holding that trophy, Kunti said, share it. So that's called share your care. Which means we may have in Krishna consciousness so many skills, and we may be competent, we may accomplish, we may become a big accomplisher in Krishna consciousness. But when we are amongst the devotees, we should understand that it's all by the grace. It's all by the grace, by the divine grace. And therefore, we are simply puppets. And it has to be shared. So when we are in this cooperative living mode, then that brings about gratitude, that I am not the doer. In fact, I was just an instrument. And it's Krishna's mercy that he has used me as, a worthwhile instrument. If in case you have any questions or clarifications, you can ask in between. Yeah.
Can you just expand a little bit or give an example of what it would look like to share and care in a temple environment? Practical example.
Just like you're offering Raj Bhog to Radha Vandineshwar. So the Pujari is offering Raj Bhog. Now yes, it appears that the Pujari, he's the one who is seen in the forefront by everyone in the temple. The audience who comes in the temple, they see, oh, he's the one who is offering. Always the Pujari has, that kind of an upper hand. So, yeah, the Pujari is offering the Raj Bhog, but who cooked it? For so many hours, it was all the cooks who were cooking. And, over here, the Pujari cannot say that it's because of me that the Raj Bhog offering is getting done. And the cooks cannot say that just because we have cooked, the Raj Bhog offering has to be there. No, the Pujari has to make the offering with love and devotion. The cook, they have to cook with love and devotion. The Pujari has to offer. Then those who bought the ingredients from the market, they also were very much instrumental. Those who cut the vegetables, one who cooked, one who served, one who made the plate, one who is offering. So herein we see that they are all involved. And when it comes on the plate, what Krishna sees, he doesn't just see the Pujari who is offering, he sees one who bought the ingredients, one who cut the ingredients, one who cooked it. What was the consciousness? Everything Krishna sees.